Okay, now that I've got your attention, let me introduce myself. My name is Senor Cash, I'm 18 years old, and I am on a journey onto becoming a billionaire. Now, I know what some of you all may be thinking. Dude, you're 18. Why are you worried about becoming a billionaire right now? Shouldn't you be going out and partying or be out with a girlfriend or something? And, okay, I hear you, but I don't want to be like other 18-year-olds. I want to start my journey with money right now. And I know a lot of you all might be saying, dude, money is not the key to everything. That's not what life is about. But here's my thing. I'd rather die with everything than die with nothing, if that makes sense. And I promise that's not like, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just how I feel. It's like something deep inside of me, you know? It's like, I gotta make the money. I gotta make the paper. I want to be in that billionaire status. I want the cars. I want the house, and I want enough money one day where I could have enough money for my grandkids, their grandkids, and everybody else. Like that Mark Cuban guy. I've watched his things. I've watched his videos. He's an inspiration. Now I think I'm getting a little started younger than he was, but I want to be like him. So what I did is I started selling clothes yesterday. Okay, well, technically this is day one, but it's like kind of day two, but not really. Here, let me explain. So yesterday I started my journey. By doing that, what I did was that I went to the mall, right? And I had these $5 shirts that I got from the thrift store. Now these $5 shirts had Tupac on one, they had Selena on one, and they had Snoop Dogg on one, and it had another person on one. Now what I did is that I went around the mall, and one thing that I'm really good at is that I'm really good at sales. So I went around the mall, and let's pretend that you are shopping. So I'm gonna walk up to you. I'm gonna be like, "Excuse me, yeah, are you into rap music?" And then let's say you say, "Yeah, I am into rap music." Now I would be like, "Oh, really? Now who's in your top 5 of rappers?" And then they would say, "I don't know, da 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 and da 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 da." And I would say, "Huh. Well, that's interesting. Where does Tupac fall in that list?" And it'd say, "Oh, Tupac. Yeah, I love Tupac. I love all his songs and everything." And I said, "Oh, name me 3 songs, please." And they say, this, that, and that, and that. Okay, if they do that, I'd be like, "Wow, man, that's really nice. Do you have any Tupac shirts or Tupac merch?" And they would say, "No, I really don't." And I say, "Oh, well, let me stop you there. For $5, I could get you something." I pull out the Tupac shirt. I might have it back there. Oh yeah, I'm in my Ford Taurus right now. Don't worry, one day we're gonna get the Lamborghini. That doesn't matter. But so I pull out the Tupac shirt and I say, "Hey, well listen, this could be yours." And they're like, "Oh, that's cool. What size is it?" And I said, "It's your size." And yeah, I sell the shirt. Now I did that. I did that 8 different times with the $5 shirts. So 8 times 5. Ooh, math. Yeah, I passed high school. Yeah, anyways, I'm 18 and I am in college. Figure that out yourself. So, yeah, I did that. And I started reading this book. It's called, well, it's flipped because the camera, but it's called Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's by Robert Kiyosaki. And I started reading. And what it's basically saying is, well, what I've got into what page am I on? Page 50. What the main thing I really got is that he says to have money work for yourself. Now, at first I didn't really understand what that meant, but now that I think about it and I wrote like notes down, it says I guess it means to invest. So to invest in things such as, I don't know, real estate or the stock market. Yeah, or you could invest in the stock market. Those are ways that I guess you could have money work for yourself. I really recommend this book to anybody. This is not like a plug-in. I'm not like telling anybody to like, I'm sponsored. We're going to get sponsored one day by Nike. Because, you just got to do it, I just got to go out and make the money. Just do it. I guess I'm kind of all over the place right now. But, let's see. What did I write in my script? Hold on. I guess you could just tell that I'm really excited, but my inspirations. Number 1. I know this is gonna be a little controversial, but one of my inspirations is Tony Montana from Scarface. Now I know he's fake. He's fake. He's fake. But I feel like there's a lot of, I don't know what's the right word. There's a lot of, it's not good. He was selling drugs. But there's a lot to learn out of his story. If you don't know, if you haven't watched Scarface, Tony Montana is a Cubano refugee from, hold on. Dog. Sorry. Yeah, I'm in a rough part of town. It's all right though. So he was a Cubano refugee from Cuba. He moved to Miami, Florida, and in Miami, Florida, he was a refugee. He didn't have anything. He started from zero, and he worked his way up. He didn't let anybody get in his way, and I think that's really good. He didn't let anybody get in his way, and that's kind of how I'm gonna act. I'm not gonna let anybody get in the way of my money, you know. So yeah, number 2, another not real character. I have Jordan Belfort from Wolf of Wall Street. Now, that's like a really iconic movie. Another fake character, I know, but there's a lot to learn from him too. I really just want to be one of those guys, you know? Now, I'm going to do it all legally, but to have that type of money and power is just so appealing, you know? So that is what I'm going to do. My phone is at 6%, so I kind of have to be wrapping this up, but this was day 1, the day 1 recap, just to go over it again. I went to the mall. I sold shirts, 8 shirts for $5 in a day. That's $40. So, yeah, you got to start from somewhere. I got on Depop. I also sold stuff there, but, you know, it takes a little while for that Depop money to come in. DoorDash starts technically today because it's day 2. So I'll bring you up on that. The big J word is coming. If you don't know what that is, that's job. The big job starts on Wednesday. Be making money. So right now, today it is Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday. Monday, because I'm in college, I don't have school that day. But I'm going to go to my campus anyways, and I'm going to market sale. So, yeah, see, it just got totally dark. Sorry, guys. Or I don't know if you can see that. But, yeah, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. First video. It's going to be a lot of videos until I get to a billionaire status. I know I need to think of a business plan. I need to get out there. I need to start making... I'm not lonely, guys. I need to start making more friends. Please follow my Instagram. The link is in my bio. I know that in the videos, like, they have like this little thing that pops up at the top. Ooh. Hold on. Sorry. I'm still 18. Sorry, I have short attention span. But yeah, really read this book. It really helped me out. Already made some money off some stocks. Kinda. But yeah, this has been Senior Cash Day 1. The videos are gonna get a lot better, but Senior Cash Day 1. Gracias. And subscribe. Goodbye.